What are sunscreens? Sunscreens protect us from the harsh effects of both visible and invisible light. Years and years of sun exposure can manifest on your skin, and your skin needs protection from further damage. It is unfortunate that the ultraviolet component of sun exposure is the overriding causes of wrinkles, sagging and dark spots. Sunscreens contains a chemical filter called PABA, para-amino-benzoic acid, which often reacted with skin. This has now been replaced with less irritating chemicals. These sunscreens, based on the substances that absorb UV light before it reaches the skin, diffuses it as harmless heat. What are the different kinds of sunscreens and how do they work? Broad spectrum sunscreens. These provide protection from both UVA and UVB rays. Chemical sunscreens. These penetrate the corneocyte cells present on the other side of the epidermal layer of the skin and absorb UV rays before they affect the skin. Chemical sunscreens essentially absorb the harmful UV rays and convert them to other forms of harmless rays and thereby prevent damage to the skin. Viscule sunscreens. These comprises inorganic molecules that cover the skin surface and reflect or scatter UV rays before they can induce sun damage. Water and sweat resistant sunscreens. These have ingredients that help lotions or creams adhere to skin. However, these lose their effect after prolonged contact with water. Octocrylene is often used to improve water resistance. To block different types of sun rays, here's a quick reference check for ingredients your sunscreen should have for different purposes. Block UVA rays. Oxybenzone, avobenzone, Mexoryl, Acamsyl. Block UVB rays. Patamate O, phenylbenzimidazole sulfonic acid. Homosalate, octocrylene. Octomethoxycinnamate, aminobenzoic acid, pavabenzophenone. Octylsalicylate. Block UVA and UVB rays. Titanium dioxide. Zinc oxide. How do I choose my sunscreen? You could consider the following factors when choosing a sunscreen. SPF. SPF defines protection against sunburn due to UVB, so choose an SPF of 30 or above if you're an outdoor person. Sports persons need sunscreens that last long and are water and sweat resistant. They are recommended to use sunscreens with titanium dioxide and/or zinc oxide in the form of thick layers to block the UV rays for a long time. However, this is cosmetically not very acceptable. Broad spectrum sunscreen protects against UVA and UVB. Dermatologists recommend using minimum 15 SPF regularly. Consistency: always go for creams and lotions rather than sprays for better spread. Contents like titanium dioxide and zinc oxide should be considered for children. Active ingredients can degrade with time. Therefore, the look, color and consistency change along with date. Make sure you scan before your purchase. All sunscreen are either oil-based or gel-based. If you have oily or acne-prone skin, opt for a gel-based one. How must I use my sunscreen? You should apply the sunscreen 20 minutes before sun exposure and repeat it every 2 to 3 hours if you face direct exposure. Otherwise, you can apply it after 4 or 5 hours. Sunscreens absorb or reflect the UV radiations. Chemical sunscreens that contain salicylates, cinnamates, oxybenzone and such absorb UV light. Sunscreens with ingredients such as titanium dioxide and zinc oxide reflect UV light and are recommended for children and pregnant women. Do clothes provide enough protection from the sun? Fabrics rated between 15 to 24 are considered good protectors. Polyester is the best UV absorber, followed by wool, silk and nylon. Cotton and rayon tend to be less effective. Clothing with thicker fiber, tighter weaves and colored fabrics protect better, while those that stretch or are chemically treated aren't as good. UV protection is enhanced if the fabric is loose, fitting. It's best to wear garments that cover as much of your body as possible. Sun protection tips. Use a sunscreen of SPF 30 to 20 minutes before stepping out, and repeat the application every couple of hours if outdoors. Wear sunglasses that offer complete UV protection. Wear wide, brimmed hats, long-sleeved shirts and pants to protect your body against the sun. Avoid direct sun exposure as far as possible between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. Hydrate yourself enough while outdoors in summer. Use sunscreen accessories such as lip balm with SPF. Please subscribe the channel for more valuable content.